Okay, stage. Let's wake this thing up. Extend the solar panels. There we go. Gotta elect them solar panels. Oh, I did it again. I thought I put the long, skinny solar panels on it. Oh well, that'll work. Do I want to go to a higher or lower? If I go into a lower orbit, I'll be able to catch it faster. Because our target is in a 100-kilometer orbit. So I want to go faster than that. So let's drop my orbit down to like 80 kilometers. Fix that with RCS. Get it right at 80. Good. Okay. And yeah, once we get over there, then we'll do a burn. Actually, tell you what, let's set up a maneuver node, because I want to put my alarm clock to the test. Put it through its paces. I like this alarm clock. Let's set up a maneuver node right there. All I'm going to do is I'm going to burn retrograde until my periapsis is down at 80. Apoapsis, periapsis, whatever the hell it is. Whoops. So 89.9, 80.5, yeah, good enough. Good enough. Okay, get my alarm clock. Let's add an alarm. Seagulls 2. Give me a 2-minute. I like having a 2-minute warnings for these. I've practiced with this a little bit. Right about here. Try to center it right between the prograde and retrograde markers. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. You know what? It's close enough. Okay. Now, and yeah, for going to our burn to the moon, that is also close enough. So here we go. Let's add maneuver node right here. Whoops. Hang on. Jump to ship. Restore maneuver node. Time to pay attention to Seagull 2. Thank you. So it switches to the other ship. It automatically reloads that maneuver node. Good. Close that alarm. Hey, why are my lights off? Here we go. Good. Yep, coming up on the periapsis in like a minute and a half. Isn't that nice? Although I don't think I'm going to be burning for a minute and a half. Now that's a fairly incorrect estimate, but yeah, the game, it isn't perfect, you know. Okay, now let's lower the apoapsis. Okay, good. Yeah, close enough to circular. Okay, let's get rid of that maneuver node. No longer want it. Oops, that's the wrong one. Let's get rid of that alarm. No longer need that. Good. Now we jump back to the probe. No nearby objects to focus, right? We've moved too far past it. Okay, little probe. Now what I was doing on this one before I was so rudely interrupted by that alarm, which is actually, it's pretty cool to be interrupted by that alarm. That's the reason I set that up. Let's set this up. I want to set up a maneuver node for a trans-lunar injection burn, which actually looks like it's coming up real soon here. Add maneuver. We're going to be burning prograde, like a lot. Maybe too much. Shrink it down so we want to be just a little bit past the moon's orbit. Good. Like that. And yeah, about like that. And we will fine-tune it as we go, you know? Okay, so let's point this thing. I've got 30 seconds to point it in the right direction. Because node in T-minus 1 minute 25, I'm going to start burning at 1 minute prior. And we'll see how it goes from there, how I need to adjust the burn. And let's start burning. Okay, let's throttle down some, because I'm wasting too much burn right there. Right now I'm looking at this burn, I'm mentally dividing that in half. It'll burn up whenever my time to go is like half of that number. 56, already past it. Oops. Yeah, that's close enough. And just keep it centered in the blue mark. Scroll out so we can watch that orbit change. Okay. Very, very close to what was planned. Not exactly the same thing, but definitely close enough, huh? Okay, yeah. And, yeah, so we'll set that up. Good. We'll set that one on. We'll add that one to the alarm. Another one, 2-minute warnings on that one. We've got a really fun-looking kind of slingshot maneuver set up. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, alright, tell you what, let's get rid of that one. Let's start that one over. Or better yet, I don't know. It may be that I'm just gonna eyeball it once I get to the apoapsis, you know. Here, I'll just put it, because I know that you actually have to change the direction that you burn as you go through the whole thing. So I'll just yeah, I'll just do burn like that just to remind myself of what I'm wanting to do. All right, cool, good enough. Okay, so there goes the Cartographer 3 probe is on its way. Okay, let's get back to Seagull number 2. No, I didn't want to focus on Kerbal. I want to focus on Seagull number 2. There you go. There we go. Okay. Now we want to set this one up for an intercept and a rendezvous with his target there, the Cartographer 2 probe, which is in a very inclined orbit. Let's make this one set as target. Here's the ascending node right here coming up. Let's fix that first. Yeah, because their inclination is seriously off. So ascending node, we're going to be moving northwards. So we want to push southwards. Right, okay. It's probably not the correct terminology at all, but it works for me. Okay, so our size of orbit's starting to get kind of out of control. Good, close enough. Alright, so let's fix that. Let's get up to the periapsis. Boom, alright. Descending node Nan. Ooh, that's good. Ascending node Nan. That means I've perfectly matched the inclination of my target. How about that? Okay, get around to the apoapsis and we'll circularize this thing. Alright. Yeah, okay, so apoapsis, periapsis, 1 kilometer off from each, but it's close enough to circular. Now let's look at setting up. Okay, yeah, here's this probe. It's on its way to the moon. Now let's set up the maneuver node for several orbits from now. My Seagull is going to catch up to the Cartographer 2 probe, and I want to set up an intercept with this fancy Nancy. The maneuver node improvement, I should be able to set that maneuver node up like right now. Let's first off, I already know that I'm going to burn prograde and enough to raise the apoapsis up to 100. So let's set that up. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough for that. Now, okay, so here's, yeah, intersect 1, target position at intersect 1. So we need to be like a whole quarter orbit later. Let's just start playing with some numbers here. With at what time do I want this to happen? Do I want it to happen like 1,000 seconds later? What happens if I do that? 8? Okay, separation, 1,000 kilometers. Was that like closer or further away than what we had before? It's, separation 1,000, not really a big change. Here, let's do it this way. Let's add it to this number. Ooh, that one's better. Separation, 265 kilometers. Okay, let's go to this one. Change that 7 to a 9. Ooh, we're definitely getting closer. Separation, 66.3. Let's turn this 19 to a 20. Separation, 31 kilometers. Let's go to, like, jump ahead a few numbers to, like, 24. .4 kilometers. Okay, good. So yeah, so now we've got that set up. We know when we're going to do that burn. Good. Let's add that to the alarm clock. Add Seagull 2. I want a 2-minute warning. Add alarm. Isn't that cool? Yeah, this is a couple of 100 seconds separating these two. That could be problematic. We can deal with it though. Yeah. Yeah, it's a few minutes difference. Wee, Kerbal's getting so small. Moon gets so big. Okay, cool. Close that alarm. Let's close that. And again, we're going to repeat. I'm going to go to with 1 minute to go. Yeah, with 1 minute to go, I'll start burning and see how I need to adjust it from there. So that worked pretty well the last time. Okay, hang on. Yeah, the estimated burn time, 29 seconds. We're going to wait for more. Here we go. That'll work. Path is starting to curve around. We'll be turning into an orbit sometime soon. Oops, 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 oops. Bam. Shut that off. Good. Alright, cool. And alarm, jump to ship, and restore maneuver node. Thank you. Bam. Okay, cool. Close alarm. We do not need to restore the maneuver node as we are already pointing in the right direction. Although I don't see my ticker, my counter. This is surprising to me. Okay, well, I'm just going to burn, like, now-ish. I don't... Yeah, where's the... Oh, wait a second, that's the wrong direction. That's going even lower. No, I want to raise this. Hang on, what happened here? Why is the blue marks... Oh, this is bugged. This is a bug, is what this is. Hang on. Okay, it's okay.
Back in my day, we didn't have maneuver nodes.
Yeah, it's an interesting bug there. Okay, cool. Alright, let's just... What's happening? Why am I... There we go. Raise this up to 100. Good. Let me see. Let's go ahead and set this thing as target again. Come on. Set as target. Set as target. Maybe if I exit out and I get back in. Actually, let's do a quick save here just in case things are getting all buggy. Yeah, let's go to Space Center and get back into it. Seagull 2. Fly. There we go. Let's kill that alarm. No alarms in the list. Let's shut that off for now. Okay, let's set this as target. Thank you. Here we are. We're coming around to, target position. Yeah, separation 3.3 kilometers. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's our closest approach. Let's actually go over here. And I'll add a maneuver node at the apoapsis. Burn prograde. Yep, close enough. Okay. Intersect 1. Yeah, separation 0.9 kilometers. I like that a lot. Let's run this generator for a little bit, because I see my batteries are like halfway gone. Activate generator, just charge batteries up. Generator, very useful. What's in burns? It's an APU, it burns some of our liquid fuel and oxidizer. Just a little bit, and it charges the batteries up. Very useful. Very nifty little device. Okay, shut down generator. Got some charged up batteries. Cool. Okay, now where's our target? Oh, here he is. Yep, 40 kilometers away and closing. That's very good. Let's try to point this thing at the next maneuver node. Node in T-minus 14 minutes. Oh, okay. Close that alarm. Thank you. Yeah, we'll circularize this and then go through the fine-tuning everything to get us closer to that probe. I'm not really too concerned about if it starts getting a little bit further away until, before we have our circular orbit. Wow, that's close. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Almost losing track of that time compression there. Alright, that's close enough to circular. Okay, and Cartographer 2 probe is just a little bit a ways. Alright, let's kill that maneuver node. Don't want that confusing us anymore. Bam. Alright. Oh, we're coming up to our closest approach here. We just in like 3 minutes. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so let's get ourselves, let's try and get pointing directly at the probe. Directly at the target. We're getting closer to it at 2.8 meters per second, which is nice. Okay, and just to make everything easier to think about, let's get the wings level with the horizon. Let's fix my camera around to this mode. Actually, I want chase mode. There we go. Chase mode, thank you. Let's activate RCS. Good, center it right here, so we're pointing straight at the guy. Let's go into this whole docking mode. Linear. Oh wow, it's not going to waste my RCS too much. Let's go sideways some. Okay, now we want to go forwards. Let's increase this. We also want to go up some. And I want to get my yellow mark aligned with my pink mark. Like like that. Forward. March. Actually, let's turn that SAS off just because it is wasting my RCS too much, and my vehicle is fairly stable. I don't think I'll need it. Let's get that rotation mode going. RCS 230 out of 350. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we've got RCS to spare at this point. Thrust upwards some. Good. Get ourselves more aligned with it. We're closing a little bit fast here, so let's thrust backwards some. Let's slow it down to like 4 meters per second. This is something that I have never successfully done before, and actually I haven't really attempted it either, is to capture a target in orbit and load it into a spaceplane's cargo bay, and then take it back down to Kerbal and land with it. I'm excited about it. I want it to work, you know? Man, if I should have folded up the. Yeah, I should have folded up the arms. Actually, well, I've probably got time. Well, here, let's do it this way. Let's switch vehicles. Fold up the solar panels. Are they folding? Good. Switch vehicles again. Bam. Set this as target. Set this as target. Doesn't want to let me set it as a target. Alright, well, maybe we'll just eyeball it from there, huh? Yeah, okay, we'll just eyeball it. Yeah, we're still closing. Actually need to thrust upwards just a little. Let's do the precision control again. And sideways a little bit. Resources. Let's keep an eye on my resources. Burn through about half of our RCS at this point. Let's go up a little bit again. Relative up. Slow down or approach. Slow it down some more. More relative up. Go to the right a little bit. Slow it down some more. Relative down a little bit. Relative left. Slow it down some more again. Oop, starting to back away a little bit. Squirt forwards a little bit. I don't really care at which point. There's one advantage to using this device is I don't really care what part of the vehicle, what part of the probe my my arm makes contact with. Relative up. Relative left. Okay, relative down. Shuttle RCS, we're still good on that. Slow it down again a little bit so we don't slam into the thing, because that would be bad. Up a little bit. Right a little bit. Right a little bit more. Slow it down. Down. Left. Up. Wait for it. Looks like it's going to touch down a little bit. And bam! Got it. Alright, turn RCS off. Thank you. Okay. So there's a capture. Yeah, there is a capture. How about that? Okay, well, the first part of a capture anyway. Now we need to figure out how to stuff it back into the cargo bay.